So, well, I have gotten myself into a predicament. So, in order to be able to hopefully make better things, I decided that I'm going to fix this thing. So, it needs rear cradle bushings. Hopefully that'll be it. And then other than that, I have to do some body work on this side. Obviously I already did it. It's basically fixed. I don't understand why he wants me to fix it anymore. But I guess if he wants, I can fix it. Or fix it to his liking. I don't know. I think it's perfect, but yeah, so basically I gotta drop this rear cradle. I did some research and shit, and it looks like I have to tear apart like the center console to disconnect the e-brakes and some other crap, so take off the calipers, and it should be a great time. Especially because I'm out here in the wilderness, but you know, that's how we do it. And it's winter too, so that always adds to the fun. So I already went ahead, got the wheels off. And then the bushing that's bad is actually on this side. When I got hit, it actually tore this. So you can see where it was like pounding down on the bottom there. Let me flip the camera on. Yeah, you can actually see where it was hitting. Like the frame was actually hitting on this. And because it's like drooped so bad, it's causing like his camber to be way the fuck off. So let's see this side. Yeah, see this side doesn't, it's got some there, but nothing as bad. And you can tell this thing's not sitting all the way on the bottom, whereas the other one, this one could probably be fucked up too because of it being like that. Hopefully this rear one's not bad. I don't know if he bought the other one too. We'll find out when we get it out. I was hoping he was gonna buy poly ones, because the poly ones would be a lot easier to get in. And they bought OEM ones, I do believe. So that's gonna suck, because I don't have a press. So figuring out how I'm gonna get those in is gonna be quite the feat, especially because it's attached to this whole subframe. But yeah, so basically this is the gist of what I've got to do. I gotta basically drop this whole subframe because I need to replace these bushings. So let's do that. I doubt we're gonna get all that done today. Highly doubt. I can guarantee it. But we're going to try and get what we can done, because I want to at least try and I don't want this car here forever. So let's get this done. Okay, so first thing I go to try and do, you know, disconnect some of these wires. So this one, just fine. Then I go down and do this one. Look at this electrical tape bullshit. What the fuck? I swear if this is a BMW thing. Better go check the other side too. Well, this side should be good. But yeah, that's some fun. Alright, so we got the sway bar. I believe this is a sway bar, something like that. The end links are done, both sides. I disconnected the struts, and then I pushed this down, took the lowering springs out. So really, and then the differential is unbolted. And then I also slapped some like blue paint on one side so that way I can line the drive shaft back up. because you never know if sometimes they're balanced or whatever. Good practice. And then I also took off the exhaust, because over here, kind of want to try and talk him into it, but I really don't want to make another one, but he needs a different exhaust. This thing sounds terrible, because it's like, it's hollow, and that sounds terrible when you like actually rev it. Plus there's like, I mean, I know like our exhaust don't look that good, you know, but like this is terrible. This looks terrible. I don't like it, you know, and I'm already here, so maybe I'll try and talk him into it. But yeah, so really the only things that are left, which I need to decide, I'm kind of losing light. Well, not really, but kind of. I'll lose it in an hour, so. And so my issue is I have to disconnect the rear brakes, because if you like look, it goes through this thing. This does not unbolt. Terrible design. So it's not like I could just take off the caliper and disconnect this and all that. No, it's because this guy also is also attached to this thing. It's not, it's like a part of it, so you can't even disconnect it. So you have to break the line, like the connection at the line, yeah, because it's not even notched or nothing. So basically I have to disconnect it, probably up at there, on both sides. And I'm not excited to do that, because then I have to bleed the brakes, and then hope when I bleed the brakes that these guys don't break, because I don't want to cost this kid any more money in parts. So yeah, there's that. And then also on that drive shaft, let's walk around here. So on this drive shaft, it has studs, and the studs are on this side. These guys came out. These, they don't. They're like studs. So, and the drive shaft don't move that way. So basically, my options here are, I could, you know, disconnect the axles, which I don't even have the proper tool for those, I don't think. That's some weird ass tool. So I don't have that. But yeah, because I could disconnect the diff. I mean, I could still disconnect the diff, and so it's like that bolt up there, and then there's one on this side, one on the other side, and then that one. I could disconnect that and pull it back, and that would drop the drive shaft a wee bit. Or I'm kind of hoping I can just disconnect everything and slowly lower it to the point where it, like, as you lower it, it'll move out. I'll also probably disconnect that like little cross member there to allow the drive shaft to drop a little bit more than the 2 inches it has there. But yeah, so far so good. I had to cut 2 bolts down there to get the exhaust off, because it was, the ones were completely like gone. There was no nut left there. And then I had to do some fucking finagling over here, because they put the bolt in this way, so, and it hits this perch, so I kind of had to like bend this over, because these guys are rusted and I don't want to break these. So, but they're fine now, you know, it'll work, not a big deal. But this time I can put the bolt in this way, like a reasonable genius. And yeah. Oh yeah, and then I'm going to yell at him for his subwoofer wiring, because there's no grommet there. But yeah, other than that, so far so good. But yeah, let's see where else I can get done. So it kind of got dark, so I'm back in here. Went and got some hardware for that. But yeah, so now I'm starting to do some wiring. Hopefully get this thing all wired up within reason. We'll see what I can get all wired up. Yeah, so once this is wired up, then I don't know what else, but I know Paul's over there, he got some wiring done too. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna keep going, and yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna do any time lapse, because this video is probably already pretty long or whatever. I just trying to get this done. We've seen me wire before, but yeah, there it is mounted. It looks cool, so yeah, let's keep going. All right, so I got some of that pretty well wired, and then I have like this guy ran all across down there, so we have to run. This is the power wire for this fuse panel, and well, it's for the relay that turns on this, but yeah. And then we have a ground for our switches. We got 2 of them. One's for the starter, the other is for the ignition. So we have those, and I'm actually thinking I may put my switches like maybe here, or like up there maybe or something. I'm thinking in the center console, just cause, and then I'll use like this guy, which is a momentary with a lockout, so that way I don't actually hit the starter. And then I just need a starter and ignition, so, but I'm not 100% sure as if that's where I'm gonna go with it, but that's a option. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got right now. Switches are kind of going to be like last thing I do. I still got quite a bit left to do, but at least we're making progress. So there's that, and then we'll go over to Paul. Yeah, Paul took this home. He did this the other day. I don't remember if I showed it or not. But, yeah, so this is basically for his micro squirt. And then this is the bulkhead that goes into the firewall there. Right there. And, yeah, so right now he's working on, like, main power wire. I don't know what else he's really gotten ran. I know he ran the wires that come all back here. He's got his license plate wires wired back up. And he also moved this little light right here. He's just got the white. That's what his third brake used to be, and like all the reds are junk. So he's gonna use it for the white, and then he uses this switch when it's open, it'll turn on. Obviously, when there's power to it. Yeah. So then that comes up. It's like ran through all this, up this, and to nothing as of yet, but eventually.
Found a new way to run the power.
Yeah, I can tell it's working great.
It's really tight.
Yeah.
But it won't hit nothing. It's above this thing and above the pedal. And then it goes around.
Whatever works. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's happening right now. I think I'm pretty done on wiring the Fiero. I'm not sure what else Paul's got going on, but
just the little things.
But yeah, that's where it's at. So we'll see what else happens. Alright, that's the end of this video. Nothing else really happened. So I started the Beamer and did some more wiring. So, you know the drill, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.